Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made around $600 trading the Nasdaq, and I finally passed my first ever evaluation. It took me around 6 months since I started trading futures, so I'm really excited to show you this trade, and let's get right into it. Let's start again with the higher time frame. Coming on the 4-hour, we can clearly see that price has been bullish yesterday and started to chop around today. What I did not like and I noticed instantly was this sweep of swing high and then inversion. So even though we were extremely bullish yesterday and today we started to be really choppy, I was thinking maybe a retrace could be possible. So looking even still at the higher time frame, you can clearly see that here is a 4-hour unmitigated gap. And this was a really important key level for me because I wanted to see price retrace down to here. So even though we were extremely bullish, I was thinking that price could eventually go here, go lower to the 4-hour gap and then continue the trend. If we go in the 15-minute chart, there are two major key points that I want to make you notice. First of all is this order block. For those people who don't know what the order block is, it's basically a 3-candle pattern where there are 2 bullish candles and the bearish one, or vice versa. And basically the bearish one is squished in between these 2 candles. The third candle needs to break out of the second one to make an order block. And this order block is a strong rejection area where price can then reject off. Another thing that I want to show you are these equal lows. These equal lows are even stronger points where price might react to or target these. So I wanted to see when price opens, when the market opens, maybe a retrace into this 30-minute and then to continue this small downtrend, or in other case was that price opens lower, respects this order block and then goes higher. Now if we come on the 1 minute, I click through, and if you can see, price clearly wanted to go lower. It started to go lower and then it hit this order block and the equal lows and instantly inversed. Now here was my entry. Sadly, my entry was quite bad because the price moved incredibly fast, and I think I got the entry around here. It doesn't matter. I only needed a 1 hour to pass my evaluation, so this was good. I waited for a 30-second inversion here. I got it, and as soon as I got it, I tried to enter, but since price was so fast, it took a while to execute this trade. I wanted to target the 30-minute unmitigated gap above, and yeah, this was the only reason I wanted to enter. There's also low resistance liquidity. That's another key point why I entered there, but I never went break even at the swing high because it was not inside a higher time frame key level. Now when I entered, one thing I didn't notice, and this was my fault surely, is the 5-minute gap. If you can see, we entered around 9:35, exactly the minute where a 5-minute candle opened. Usually one thing I never do is entering of a 5-minute gap because the inversion possibility is quite high, so I try to avoid it. But unluckily, because of my fault, I didn't notice and I entered. Would this been backtest, I would probably not have taken this trade, but since it's live markets and the chart move, I couldn't see it. I entered and I started noticing price reject, and I was thinking why. When price was down here, I was a bit hesitant, not gonna lie, especially because I knew I was one trade away to pass my evaluation, but luckily I never went break even. Here I got really scared, but there was no reason to go break even, so I was ready to either take a trade or take a profit. So I waited, saw this continuation, then price started moving higher, and eventually it it got to my take profit. I didn't went break even here again because I was very new. I was I knew that price probably might retrace less time down and then continue the trend. And also because on if we go here, you can see that we were near an hourly gap above here. If you go on the hourly, you can see a small 1 hour gap, and there was a lot of low resist liquidity above, so I was really confident to not go break even. When I saw this, I knew it was only a matter of time till I printed, and this happened. And with this, I passed my first evaluation. Now I will review my trade. I will look what I need to change, if I need to change something during the live executions in a funded stage. But I will keep you updated if anything changes. But right now I'm just focused on doing the trade, posting this YouTube video, and trying my best tomorrow. If you guys have any questions or want to tell me something, feel free to do it. I'm here and I will try to help you. As always, God bless and see you hopefully tomorrow.